Hi everybody, it is Tuesday, March 31st. Gloomy day here in Northwest Ohio. 43 degrees and just gloomy. I'm headed into work. I'm working the next 3 days, so today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And last night I contacted my boss. I'm upping my hours for a while. By the end of July or the beginning of August, if everything goes as planned, I should be debt-free. So I'll be able to quit working then and just live on my Social Security and my pension. And still have money to put aside for, I'm probably going to start saving for a car. I won't get a new car. I'll just get another used car that will be good. Because this one's going to start costing me a whole lot of money. But anyway, so I'm going to up my hours through the summer. And then my plan is to retire for good by the 1st of October. So it's, it's April tomorrow. April, May, June, July, August, September, 5 more months. 6 at the most. I absolutely am not going to be working at Walmart through the holiday season again. I want to be able to spend time with my kids and yeah, I'm not going to do that. That was awful. Well, wasn't that special? Okay. So now you got a view of my foot, I think. This road is so bumpy. Anyway, that's my plan. Now, WW. I have to tell you, so far, I've had a really good day. Going to work has kind of been a nemesis for me as far as the WW plan. Put my finger on my phone here, so. But I only get, working these shifts that I'm working right now, I only get a 15-minute break. Now, I can do a lot of damage in 15 minutes. I did bring a snack with me though. I did show you my snack. I had a very light lunch and not a super huge breakfast. To tell you the truth, I'm not real hungry right now anyway, and I think that's because I've been home for several days and I'm just not getting the exercise. Now, hopefully today I'll hit 10,000 steps. I haven't done that in a while. So, depending on what I'm going to be doing at the store today, but pretty much I'm going to just be at the store saying hi and bye, and because we're not allowed to check receipts right now, except for electronics. I'm not getting up and close to people. So, that's at least good. So, in the time that, and if the store's not busy, it gives me time to walk, because I'll just kind of make a figure 8 circle between where I have to stand and the front door and everything. So I'm still, visible to customers, but not standing in one place, because that drives me crazy. So anyway, going into work here, I've had 8 points. That includes breakfast and my lunch. My lunches and my breakfast, they're getting boring to me because I'm on the low end of my grocery. I'm trying to stretch things now. And this month I don't have a lot of money to put toward groceries. But, excuse me. I might have more than I think. My landlady offered to take $100 off the rent if I have a short month. I think I'm going to ask her if I can do that this month so I can grocery shop. And not just, not for like quarantine stuff, because I'm pretty well stocked up with this, just like normal stuff that I go through a lot, like my eggs and my fat-free half and half, much cheese, and I do need some chicken and some ground turkey and stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna message her tonight because rent's due tomorrow, and I mean I'm not gonna get her rent until Friday because that's the next time I can get to the bank. Looks like I'm gonna need another power cord for my car too. Okay, I had to plug my phone in. Anyway, so WW wise, I'm doing pretty darn good. My scale this morning was down 1/10 of a pound. So it was 189.0, which takes me to 88.8 pounds as of today. Now remember, my biggest weight loss was 91.8. So I've got 3 pounds to get down to my lowest weight. I weigh in on Thursday with Weight Watchers, so it's probably not going to happen this week, but I plan on getting there next week by my first weigh-in. I forgot to look at where I am for the month. I don't think I've had a loss for the month. I think I've had a slight gain for the month. I'll look at that, and when I do my wrap-up video, I'll let you know what my stats are for the month of March. It was not a good month because I was, you know, I had a good weigh-in at the beginning of the month, and then it was all like downhill from there. And actually, I think I'm up 3 pounds because I think that lowest weight was the beginning of March. Could be wrong, it could be different, but I mean, I had a good weight loss, you know, for 1 week, and then it just I got the quarantine fever, as far as eating anyway, where I was social distancing from people, but I wasn't social distancing from my refrigerator or my pantry. And the thing of it is, I don't know why it hit me like that, because I don't I don't really hang out anyway, you know. I live alone, and I think what got to me was the fact that even if I wanted to socialize, I couldn't. I think that's what the problem was mentally with me, because normally I wouldn't anyway. I mean, I'm pretty well socially distant, except for those, you know, monthly dinners that I have with my pals from high school. And I did have that one birthday party at my niece's, but other than that, I haven't been hanging out with anybody. You know, my kids have stopped over to see me a couple times, and it shouldn't have affected me the way it did. So, and once that kind of sunk into me, thinking, well, what are you doing to yourself here? I definitely don't want to see that 2 in the front number anymore. Definitely don't want to see that. And I'm about done with the 8s and the 9s in that second number. I don't want to see those anymore either. So I have a ways to go. That 100-pound mark is now 11.2 pounds away from me, I think. So anyway, really watching it now, and well, especially since I have to stretch my food right now. I might pick up some eggs before I leave tonight, because I buy at Walmart. I buy that big package of 60 eggs. I'm down to a dozen eggs, and I usually eat 3 or 4 eggs a day, between my breakfast and anything else that I would make with an egg. Because my standard breakfast is 1 egg and 2 egg whites. I don't save the yolks, but I give them to my dog. She likes them, and if there's a day where she doesn't feel like eating them, the cat does. It makes their coat real shiny and soft. That's why I give it to them. So there's my PSA for the day. Feed your dog your egg yolks, and I feed them to them raw. So anyway, so I go through a lot of eggs, and I might do that while I'm working today. Get on my notes on my phone and start making a grocery list, so I'm not going willy-nilly in the store, you know. So, but I do need my fat-free half and half too, and I probably got 2 days left worth of that. Since I measure my fat-free half and half, it lasts me longer because I put 2 tablespoons in each cup of coffee that I have. Now I count 2 points for it every day. Sometimes I have 4 tablespoons and sometimes I have 6. It's 4 and 6 are still 2 points. That's the fat-free stuff, not the regular stuff. So, and I don't miss the regular stuff. I used to drink that like crazy. You know, my husband used to joke that I liked a little coffee with my cream. Before I got pregnant, I drank black coffee. And when I was pregnant with Garrett, black coffee made me incredibly sick in the morning. So I found that if I put some cream in it, I could drink it. I haven't been able to go back to black coffee ever since. So I had a real hard time with ground beef for a while too when I was pregnant. All 4 of my boys made me really, really sick for the entire 9 months. Well, in some cases 7 months, because 2 of them were born early. But I was sick the entire pregnancy with all 4 of my boys. The reason I knew Emily was a girl is because I hit the end of that first trimester, my morning sickness stopped, and I was fine. So the pregnancy was completely different. I knew she was a girl. So I don't think I even had any boys' names picked out for her. So at first I was going to name her Jessica. That was kind of the name. That was the name I had picked out for Garrett if he was a girl. Jessica Irene was the name I was going to call him. But turns out he's a boy. He's named after Joe's cousin's son. Joe's favorite cousin's son. The first name anyway. And we just liked Daniel for his middle name. So, and Aaron, I knew he was a boy from the minute of conception, I think. So I had his name picked out right at the beginning. I named him Aaron Joseph. Nice biblical name. Evan's middle name, I've always liked the name Evan, and we're Irish, so I didn't want Ian, I wanted Evan. But his middle name is Fitzgerald, and he's named for my grandmother who was a Fitzgerald. Then Andrew was just named after Andrew. No special reason for his name. I just liked the name. And Emily has my middle name, well, sort of a morph of my middle name. My name is Susan Jean. She's got, her middle name is my first name. So she's Emily Suzanne. But it's spelled S-U-S-A-N-N-E. So my name's in there. All right, well, I'm at Wally World. It doesn't seem real busy here, so that's good. I will show you my food. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I did not bring my, I didn't film what I brought for my snack. I brought a protein drink for 2 points, a cheese stick for 1 point, and an orange. And that's my snack. So, but I have turkey unthawing at home, so I'm going to have dinner tonight when I get home. It'll be about 8:30. I'll be back to wrap things up. All right, this is my breakfast this morning. I made myself an omelet. 1 egg and 2 egg whites. It's 0. All my peppers and onions are 0. Inside I have 1 Frico cheese stick that I melted. That's 1 point. The guacamole is the Good Foods guacamole container. That is 2 points. So 3 points on my plate. My half grapefruit is 0, and 2 points on my coffee. So it's a 5-point breakfast. Just a quick lunch today. I'm having 1 full cup of fat-free cottage cheese for 3 points and an apple for 0 points. So it's a 3-point lunch. So for dinner tonight, let's see. I'll start here. I have 4 ounces of 99% lean turkey breast. I just made it into a patty that is 0 points. And then I've got my leftover spaghetti squash from last night, some riced cauliflower, and I have 5 grams of butter on that, so that's 2 points. And my Stubbs barbecue sauce is 2 tablespoons, is 1 point. So it is a 3-point dinner tonight. Well, okay, you've seen everything that I had to eat today except for what I took for my snack at work, which I told you about earlier. That was 3 points of the protein drink and the cheese stick. I also had an orange with that. Then I came home and ate my dinner. And right now I'm having a yogurt banana honey snack. It's 4 points because I put a tablespoon of honey on it. I just needed something a little extra after dinner. So that total took me to 18 points for the day. I'm just under 10,000 steps. It's raining outside. If it hadn't been raining, I would have walked around the pond and gotten that 10,000 steps. So, but that's okay. So, anyway, that's what I am today. And my scale, like I said, was down this morning, 189.0. So, we'll see what it does tomorrow. I got maybe 5,000 steps more today than what I've been getting. So we'll see if that has anything if it helps at all. But at least I feel like I'm back in control of what I'm eating. I wasn't there for a while, but I'm feeling pretty good about it now. So, matter of fact, I fought off the temptation to go shopping after I got off work today. I was restocking a little bit today, and I thought, when I was restocking down the aisles, I think, oh, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. So when I clocked out, I walked up on the other side of the store, so I wasn't by the grocery at all, because I thought if I go over there, I'm going to buy something I'm going to regret, because I'll eat it all on the way home. I was getting hungry when I left. So that's what I did. I came home and I fixed my dinner, and then I thought, I'm still kind of hungry, so I'm going to have some yogurt, which is what I'm doing right now. So, okay, well, I hope that you guys are, starting to get used to this new normal that we have with not going out. There were a lot of people in Walmart today. I was really pretty disgusted, and not just people coming in by themselves. I mean, they're still bringing in their whole families, and their kids and their babies, and it's like, come on, people. So I did up my hours at Walmart. I did it for a financial reason. It's almost full-time again, but not quite, because I requested Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I do not want to work the weekends anymore. And he agreed, and I can work earlier in the day than what I've been doing. So he's already fixed my schedule. Changed my schedule a bit. So it'll help me out financially. I can get some things paid off that I needed to get paid off that weren't included in my bankruptcy. They were newer bills that I didn't feel right about doing that. So, but anyway, like I said, I'll be out of debt. I should be completely out of debt by the beginning of September, the end of August, maybe my last paycheck in August. I'll be completely out of debt, and then I can move on. So I'm probably going to work through September and then call it quits the beginning of October. That's my plan right now. So we'll see how it goes. And actually, it's not very far away. Tomorrow's April already, so April, May, June, July, August, September, 5 more months, and then I'll be done. And then I can start, seeing the world again a little bit. So I'm breathing easier for darn sure. So that's that. But first of all, my first goal is to get down into the 170s. Tomorrow's April 1st. So I'm saying by the end of April, I want to be down in the 70s, which would take me almost to 100 pounds. So I'm not going to stress out about hitting 100 pounds. I had wanted to be there before Easter. Obviously, I'm not going to make that, but I will get into the 100 pound, make that 100 pounds by May. But I'm going to be in the 70s by April 30th. So that gives me 30 days to lose 10 pounds. You know, if I want to be technical from where I was today, 9.9. So, yeah, I think that's a reasonable goal. And then after I hit that goal of hitting 179, I need to have 177.8 to hit the 100-pound mark. So then that's my next goal. So my next two goals, get down into the 170s, hit that 100-pound mark. And then I'll work on hitting my goal. So, okay, I think I'm going to be able to go back to meetings here sometime in April, if my finances do what I think they're going to do. So I'm looking forward to that, because I have to join in order to make Lifetime. I don't want to pay for this anymore. After this year is over with, I don't want to pay for Weight Watchers. I'm intending to stay on the program for the rest of my life, but I don't want to pay for it the rest of my life. So, with that said, I am going to let you go, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. Again, I'm working 3 to 8 again tomorrow. So I will be talking to you, showing you as much as I can. Today, what I did worked well. I mean, I knew I had dinner ready for me when I had to do was warm it up when I got home. I already had it ready. So that worked out well. I'm probably going to do the same thing tomorrow. That also helped me not do any grocery shopping on the way out, because I was thinking, okay, well, I have dinner ready at home. I know what that is. I knew it was going to be low points. I know I had points to spend, but just knowing that I had dinner prepared, waiting for me, and I wasn't going to have to spend a lot of time working at it, it helped me mentally anyway, get down that aisle and, get out of the store. So, all right. I'm starting to ramble now, and the video's getting long. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye.